Hello, everyone, and welcome. Pokemon Day has come and gone, and with it, we've gotten some new news, primarily surrounding, obviously, a new game, Pokemon Champions. We got some ZA news, which I'm not really going to cover because I don't think it's that important, quite honestly. Like, there's nothing new. Aside from the battle mechanics, but I'm excited for the game, but I don't feel like that's the important thing right now. Pokemon Champions is very, very cool. I'm not going to play the trailer because I don't want to get hit with copyright, but introducing Pokemon Champions. Get ready to experience everything you love about Pokemon battles all in one place in Pokemon Champions. This new battle-focused game will feature familiar mechanics such as Pokemon types, abilities, and moves, creating an environment conducive to rich and varied strategies for new and experienced trainers alike. It's not just familiar mechanics, you'll be able to bring classic Pokemon from Pokemon Home, too. Look forward to cross-platform battles alongside your favorite Pokemon on Nintendo Switch and mobile, with a variety of different modes available for your desired experience. So this is interesting. And it's interesting for a lot of reasons, obviously. This is potentially a Pokemon battle simulator. I have thoughts. I have questions. So let's start off with my thoughts. I think this is cool. This is, I think, very cool. I think we've needed something like a Pokemon Stadium game for a while, like a Pokemon Revolution type game for a while, and I am of the opinion that this could very, very easily be one of the coolest things we get. What's also interesting is, and I guess this is one of the questions I'm going to ask at the end of it, but my thought on this is that it's so cool because it'll be Switch and mobile. So if I'm, at work and I want to maybe get in a battle here and there, I could do that. I love the graphics. I think they look very nice. I think the visuals will be great. I have a lot of questions. My first question is, familiar mechanics. I don't know what to think about that. Like, obviously we saw terastallizing there. We obviously saw Mega Evolution in that trailer as well. So obviously those two are in. But let's not forget Dynamax and Z-moves. I don't really know what to think, because the idea of all four of those being together in one, a little terrifying. Right, obviously you need to, like, a Pokemon needs to hold a Z Crystal, they need to hold their Mega Stones, so it's not like that's a potential problem. But Dynamax, we don't know if Mega Pokemon are going to be able to Dynamax. We've never encountered that kind of problem. the same thing goes with terastallizing. Obviously, a Mega Pokemon can Mega Evolve, but are they going to be able to terastallize? Because that would be, in a lot of ways, problematic. And I'm not 100% positive that those interactions wouldn't potentially coexist. So I'm concerned that that level of complexity would get infuriating after a while. So there's that. My second question is, what kind of game will this be? Will it be sort of like a Battle Revolution, maybe a Pokemon Stadium kind of deal, where you're able to go into different facilities, have different battles, have it be a little bit more interesting in that kind of regard, in terms of you build a team. Let's just say, for example, you want to build a sand team, for example. Like, you got Tyranitar, Excadrill, I'm just trying to think. Let's just say Houndstone's thrown in there. Let's say Fire type. I can't think of one off the top. I don't know why I can't think of a Fire type that I'd put with it. Let's say Infernape. You toss on Incarnate Tornadus, and let's say I don't know. Let's just say Porygon 2. Let's just say that is your team. Would there be facilities like in Battle Revolution or different modes that would, say, get you different rewards? Like rewards that you could get for, say, Pokemon Go, that could help earn you, say coins like that? Would there be stuff in there for, say, Scarlet and Violet that would, get you different things, whether it's you could buy TMs, berries, different battle items, for example? Are they potentially going to hand out Pokemon through this? Right? Is there a distinct possibility for that? There very well could be. I think that's great. I think that's super, super cool. It's just a little concerning because obviously this is very, very early on, very, very early information, but ranked battles, private matches, I'm just so curious as to how this would work, and especially since I think we can all agree that there's a very solid chance that we are nearing the end of Scarlet and Violet's lifespan. That is a very, very real possibility. So what would this do? What would this do for, so let's just say hypothetically a Generation 10? What does this potentially do for this game? Would it what does it mean, I guess, is my question. What does this supposed to mean going forward? Is this something that they're going to support going into, say, a Generation 10? Hell, quite honestly, a Generation 11. Is this something that they're going to keep around for a very small period of time and then bring back? Or sorry, not bring back, just get rid of entirely? I don't know. I love the idea of this. I really want them to execute it well, because this has the makings of being a phenomenal experience overall. I think that if they implement simulator-like elements, this could make the game itself so much more interesting and accessible. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Like, let's be honest here. I don't think that's necessarily something they want to potentially do. Here's a hope that I do have though. I would love for there to be an actual like live feed that you could go through and watch. I would love for there to be a mode that lets you go through and watch tournament matches. Not even necessarily through Champions, but through Scarlet and Violet. And for anyone asking why, I think it's fairly obvious. I think it's actually very straightforward. It would be great in terms of new players being able to watch different tournament matches and see different strategies that are being employed. Helping themselves learn the game a little bit better. Being able to, ask the questions of, hey, why were these terror types being utilized? Oh, you know what? I like that strat. Maybe let me try, maybe I want to go try something similar to that. I think that would be a phenomenal thing to potentially try and do. Here's the other thing. I believe it was Lee Provost, or point this out on Twitter. I could be wrong. I'll put the tweet up on screen. Because the question is, could this potentially end the hacking debate? I think the answer is yes and no. I think it'll be interesting because excuse me. I think there's the opportunity for it too, because I think if it won't let Pokemon into this game, I think there's the opportunity to say like, hey, we're only allowing legit mons in, so you need to do better. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Like, again, it's not me trying to be a pessimist here, it's me kind of trying to be a realist about this. And I think the answer could be yes, but it is more likely to be a no. I think if it were to end the hacking debate, it would be great. But again, like let's be honest here, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm very, very excited for this though. I think trying to think of the best way to put it here. But I think this has the potential to be fantastic. I think this has the potential to open up competitive Pokemon much, much wider with so few details, and I kind of get why there aren't a lot, but this feels like, I don't know if you guys remember when Pokemon Unite was announced. I sure remember. Unite looked so cool. I think Unite's fun, it's just not my kind of game. I'm not a MOBA type of person. But it's super cool. I love the idea of it. You got a lot of interesting details, right? We saw a video. We saw the game being played. The fact that we haven't seen the game be played yet and seen even some level of detail about it, it frustrates me because I feel like that would have been a fantastic time to do so. You're showing a lot. You're showing basically, let's be honest here, nothing about it. Like, yes, this game isn't coming out yet. It's not going to come out for what we understand to be a while. But seeing some level of detail would have been awesome. Like, whether it's seeing like some type of UI, whether it's seeing, you know, some details about how to choose different battles, right? You know, different rule sets. Like, hey, let's just say like no Dynamax, no Terra, no Mega, no Z move would be cool. Right? What kind of Pokemon are allowed? Are legendaries allowed? Are mythicals allowed? Are, like, you know, that kind of stuff would have been super nice to see, given that, again, it feels like stuff that would be so integral to shut down any rumors. Like, Unite, I don't think you really needed to. You could have shown gameplay and it would have been just fine, right? Everyone could have assumed it's literally just a MOBA. It's nothing like, it's nothing uber crazy. This, on the other hand, is so different. This not getting any details, to me, just, it feels like something that we should have gotten some level of detail, some type of gameplay shown to really get us hyped. I'm hyped because this has the, again, amazing chance to change the competitive landscape of Pokemon for the better. This has, and even think about it, like, I love Smogon. Imagine watching an SPL game played on here, right? Imagine being able to watch an SPL game. That would be awesome. Imagine being able to play, imagine watching stuff like Draft League games on here. That would be awesome. Again, you know, VGC as well. Potentially watching, you know, like VGC replays, right? Battle, like, Battle Spot. Like the official singles format. I think that would be super cool to be able to watch. It just sucks that we don't have more information. I think overall, I think this is going to be so insanely fun. I think this has the opportunity to teach us so much about the game, to show us a lot more about you know, different like strategies to, like, you know, the potential to bring in more players into something that they may not have otherwise done because they don't want to own a Switch potentially. They don't play a lot of Pokemon, but this could help entice people into doing that, and for that I'm very excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I'm really excited for it. I didn't even mention it, but these trainers actually kind of look really cool. I'm not gonna lie, the guy trainer, my hair's not the same, but the glasses make me feel represented right there. That doesn't even mention like character customization there. Oh my goodness, this has the potential to be phenomenal, and I really hope that this is something they continue to go with even after, say, like Scarlet and Violet are done. But I'm just going down a rabbit hole. This makes me wonder if Scarlet and Violet are going to continue into, say, 2026, 2027. Because now, this is interesting, because now that I'm thinking about it, what if DLC comes out? What if a third round of DLC comes out? that's like Kalos, like eccentric. And all Pokemon are in the game again. That's really interesting. That would be really good. That'd be really, really cool. That would be insane. That is just kind of what this is giving off now, because I don't know if they're gonna jump off of Scarlet and Violet then. Because it's been out for almost, what, 2 years now? This potentially coming out and changing how we look at things. Maybe a Scarlet and Violet, like in a third batch of DLC, maybe we do see more Megas? Like a Kalos-centric area, like positioned closer to it? Like what they did with Unova? Okay, I'm gonna stop myself from going down this rabbit hole because I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. No, I'm really, really excited for this. The ZA news was cool. I'm not gonna go too much into it just because I love Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm excited for ZA, but it's not like we didn't really get a whole lot of new. We didn't see anything like really new anywhere. Like in terms of Pokemon, for example, like regional forms. But no, this looks super incredible. Anyways, guys, like I said before, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you guys think this game could end up being. Again, because I think there's so much potential for this. But that being said, I'm gonna head out of here, guys. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.